Hello everyone and welcome to our Enshrouded survival guide. We are talking a quest walkthrough today, a story of fire in particular, and this quest sort of kicks off an activity that you can do throughout the game, which is finding obelisks. And each obelisk kind of holds a little bit of lore for you, and obviously you can get a reward from them as well, usually in the form of XP, which XP is very much important in this game if you want to get skill points and the like. So how do we get the story of fire quest uh, unlocked, basically? So this becomes available after you recruit either the blacksmith or like a certain number of NPCs. Eventually, when you like commune with a flame, they'll like talk about this obelisk. Either that or one of the, I think the blacksmith actually might give this to you if I recall. He'll talk about like this obelisk that you should go see it and stuff like that. So kind of keep an eye on that. I think it's called, like, it might come up as, like, Ancient Obelisk or something. But the best way to get to this is actually to first go to the Springlands. The quest itself is going to be right here. It's going to be a question mark for you if this is, like, your first time doing this quest. And it's a little bit, it's basically, like, south of the Alchemist, if you haven't picked him up yet, or if you've unlocked that quest to go get him. You're basically just going to go a little bit south of that to find it. But there's a very easy way to get it that avoids the shroud and avoids almost most of the dangers. You might run into a few wolves potentially, but that's really it. But just to kind of quick go over the quest itself again, here we are, Story of Fire. So the rewards that we'll get here, we say the quest itself says the flame, which I guess it does come from the flame, spoke of ancient obelisks which reveal information about the world. The obelisks show hidden truths, and some are connected to the flame. The location of one such obelisk is marked on the map. Seek out the obelisk and discover the secrets it holds. The obelisk secrets will only be revealed to those who seek them. So that is like the starting off quest, and then obviously our rewards here. We're going to spark out of this, and we'll get 75 XP, which is really not that bad for just trying to find this obelisk. And I'm also going to add on an additional side quest to this because both quests kind of end in the same area, so stay tuned for that. But basically our first step here is we're going to go to the ancient spire for the Springlands, just because this is going to make travel a lot easier. So we'll head that way. But this is a very, if you go with the Springlands route that I'm going to take you, this quest itself does not take long at all. Which is, you know, great because you're busy. You got things to do. Alright, we have arrived. Let's go ahead and get to where we gotta get to, which is, I believe, this side. Make sure I'm lining up the right way. Yes, indeed. Alright, so you're going to need your glider to get to this location. You're going to head towards this place here, the Harvest Homestead / Wood Guard. That's the direction that you're going to want to go. Also, I just unlocked the double jump, and I'm so happy. I've been missing double jump. I have it for like one of my other characters, but not for this one. So as soon as I was able to get it, I was just like, double jump, thank you. Alright, so here is the Harvest Home. We're just going to kind of go as far as we can here. I have a, here we go, a little flame altar here, since I plan on building in this location in the future. But basically, we're going to go follow this little path up to the actual Wood Guard area. And the side quest that I had mentioned is in this building right over here. This kind of like two-story kind of tavern-looking place. We're going to go inside. And I guess we can just go this way. You guys are going to need to go all the way to the top. This is just kind of like a little pit stop, really. But it's going to be worth it just to get two of these quests done, you know, kind of at the same time. We're going to go in here, I believe it is, when the stuff actually loads. Goodness, I guess I'm going so fast. There we go. All right, there's going to be a little scroll here for you to read. We'll read it. This is going to be the My Final Journey side quest, basically. It says, "My brother, all hope seems to be lost for me. The nurse Helen says there's nothing for me to do but rest, but I won't have it. The people of the Kindle Waste, they speak of the ancients as if they could do anything. Do you recall the obelisk where we used to play as children? I will make my way there no matter what. Perhaps there's a cure for me yet. Do not follow. You can't stop me. Vettel. So that is kind of like a side quest that we can pick up, and it's just worth doing because we're going to be going to the same location. It's basically at the obelisk. So with that picked up, we're going to head on to this road, and we're basically going to be following this road all the way to the obelisk. Now, when you guys have your quest active, it'll probably show up on like the header at the top there, the little map symbol, but because I've already technically found the obelisk, it's not showing up for me, which is fine, but I know where to go, so we're all good. But basically, we're just going to follow the road, and it'll more or less lead us right to the obelisk. And like I said, the great thing about this excuse me, is that it completely avoids the shrouds. You don't have to worry about any kind of needing like shroud survival flasks or anything like that. We're just gonna run through. And the only danger that I encountered was like a pack of wolves. There's like some kind of hanging out in a little cave on the way, but that's it. So it's a pretty peaceful journey, all things considered, I would say. Obviously, you can explore around if you'd like on the way, but at least the more or less direct route, nothing to worry about. Well, we'll go ahead. Let's just run because it's gonna take a little bit. It's not like a super long journey, but you know, it takes a little while. We'll get a little extra stamina with some water here. Here's another little building. Feel free to explore if you would like, but otherwise, when you're done, you're just going to keep heading this way. And then this is where some wolves will spawn up in the cave ahead here. We have a nice little respawn orb right there for us in case things go south. Alright, there's the wolves. Looks like they're not going to bother us today, so we'll just keep following the road. Maybe? Or did I speak too soon? I did. There's one after us. Alright, keep coming, buddy. Let's get you away from your friends. Alright. Oh. Got all excited there, huh? There we go. Yeah. Alright, and we'll just keep following the road. And the obelisk itself is actually not far from that point. You just kind of have to go around the bend here, and you'll find it. And it's pretty easy to spot just because, well, it's glowing, so. There we go. We can already see it. There's our obelisk, so I'm just going to jump right over here. Smack dab in the rock. And now here we are. So at this point, we can interact with it. But let's actually complete the side quest first. If we go right here, we can read his little note here, which reads, "Tired. We would pretend to read them as children, but now the obelisks hide their truths. I was a fool for thinking I could find a solution to my problems here. No one hears my prayers, and I feel so tired. I wish you were by my side, brother. Forgive me, Vettel." And then, so that kind of completes that story. But if you search him, you will get a reward, which is the Wanderer's Boots, which is not bad for, you know, if you're at the beginning level, not bad to have that. So that is now complete, and we can actually interact with the obelisk now to complete a story of fire. So let's go ahead and do that. And it says, "In a world destined for ruin, humanity will fade as all beings do. Their light will flicker and die, untouched by the eternal flame, meaningless and minuscule in the face of near endless insight, burning brightly, turning to dust as we turn to fire, an endless cycle of ruin and turmoil." It's a really, like, happy obelisk. Like, it's great news for everybody. But that is it. That is how you complete it. So we get our spark, we got our 75 XP and all that. I think we have to go quick return to the flame to get that to pick that up. But basically, that is more or less how you do this, guy. So after, like I said, after this, we'll just I guess we could just fast travel because why not, right? But that is the obelisks out there. You can find them all throughout the Embervale map, and they each kind of have like their own little story, their own little lore, prophecy, I guess, if you want to call it anything. But that is how that goes, which is awesome. And now we are back, thank goodness. I don't know if he'll talk to us, our little flame friend. I guess not. Okay. But anyway, that is the quest there, and also the side quest, which I think is just kind of worth picking up while you're there because, you know, why not, right? Two birds, one stone and all that. But hope you found that helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.